Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest IX. We're back here in Brigadoon here. Obviously I saved my game and just traveled back here off screen. Didn't do anything else. No attacking monsters, no nothing. To this locked door we previously unlocked, and I actually forgot to do something. And I totally just went the wrong way. Anyway, over here, we can avoid this guy, dang it. Wow, and John leveled to 13 in that fight. Which does not grant any skill points, I was right about that. And this door is still locked, but now we're on the other side of it. Why do monsters appear in the most inconvenient spots? Now, sometimes depending on the scenery or the monster's hitbox, you can sneak around them. This is what I was looking for earlier. There's plenty of bookshelves on here. Simply diary. Ooh, let's read it. Ooh, scrap of paper. I will take that. Dude, I'm like 3 hours into the game. You think I haven't figured that out already? Ooh, I want to hear about the weddings. Oh, so it's kind of like how they consummate their marriage in the family-friendly game. Okay. I shall take that. But anyway, that's the stuff I missed, so now we're going to actually progress to where I wanted to go. Alright. Through the door and down the stairs we go! And around. There's no enemies that spawn on this map, which is pretty much your signal that there's something nasty coming. What? Who? Oh, Jesus! Holy crap! So he left Brigadoon, and when he woke up, she was already here. Okay, game. Okay, I don't need the Scottish accent in the text. Haha, oh, I see what you did there, Morag. Just stop your talking and slice your sword through her. I love how there's a crack in his helmet. Holy crap! What did she do to him? Okay, this is some weird crap. Oh no! Can I hug him? Can the power of love save him? And it doesn't, it's like, why don't you, like, have him, like, talk in, like, pain? Well, you know what I mean. I've been standing here for the last 5 minutes, haven't you noticed? So we are able to defend this, but the knight in the black armor is not. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm a Celestrian. Well, sort of. Oh, she thinks we're pretty. That's a nice shot of her leaping at us, by the way. Okay, this is Morag. This is boss number 3, and she's got quite a bit more HP than the White Knight does. If you are not equipped with medicinal herbs, I highly suggest you do so, because she can paralyze you. So if she paralyzes your priest, well, that kind of sucks. She does take higher damage from fire, and also even greater damage from wind, earth, and light. However, we do not have wind, earth, and light. Well, technically we do, but... Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to accelerate. Let's buff up Josh. Why don't we use some new skills here? I only really use Accelerate just in the boss battles, because if you can get it, obviously it lets you get a full round of attacks off, usually, if your agility is naturally fast enough before the enemy can attack. So you can more easily combo off it, and also if you're kind of in critical, it makes it easier to heal. I don't know why the agility is pink though. I mean, eventually this will start to wear off. There's no set time for it. Everyone's will wear off generally within a few turns of each other, but not exactly at the same time. And she doesn't really heal very well, but that's not her problem. Her problem is that she can paralyze you, which really sucks. Now hopefully I can combo off this. Yeah, see, there we go. This is how it's done. This is how you effectively handle a boss fight. Combos are your friends. See, she's not doing anything particularly hard to me yet, but it could be I'm just getting lucky. You want to be around level 12 or 13 for this fight. And since I have a lot in weapon skills, that is certainly helping a little bit right now. Ow. Ooh. That's nice. I'm going to save that, just in case. Like I said before, that will... it's a moderate multi-heal, and it will also cure status ailments. So if she paralyzes somebody, with the exception of obviously paralyzing Jake, I can undo that when I use that finisher. So, and actually, Jake is not looking too hot on HP right now, so let's go ahead and drag that out. And of course, cause 0 MP, which is awesome. I think all the finishers are 0 MP. I kind of wish Josh would have attacked first there, but... Now, obviously, how much it heals depends on your magical mending. I like how our little knife there twirls in the air. I'm always so used to having my second character be my mage, because that was my mage in my original file, was the second one. But I decided to want to break it up and not have the two genders, well, two of the same gender be together in my lineup. That was the whole reason for doing that. Look at this chick, she's got really, really long hair, wings, oh, she's awesome looking. And she sticks her hand up in the air. And we just stabbed her right in the heart. I don't like her defeated animation, though. It's kind of lame. Although it is nice how her wings are wilted. How much you want to bet someone's going to level up here? Yeah. Saw that coming. So now we start to learn 4 skill points. And since we're on camera, we're going to do that now. Which increases our critical hit rate with the sword, which is totally awesome. And we get an accolade for that, because that's our main character. We don't give a crap about that for now. Ooh, Jake's levels up too. Ooh, nice. And we get a pair of high heels for that. Apparently we stole her shoes. Awesome. And suddenly we're back 10 feet in front of the throne. Is she crying? And the knight's just like standing there like, what? Okay. And it's kind of eerie here and no music playing, but that's okay. And my sword is so awesome it clips through my shield. Oh, poor guy. Is he ever gonna do his closure? Simona? What did you do? Sneak out of the castle? Oh, this is so sweet. Take off the helmet! Where is that eerie music coming from? Hey, you're stepping on her dress! And I'm getting very dizzy. And we're just standing there watching this personal ritual. Is he gonna become a real boy? Or has he finally fulfilled his purpose? Oh, she knew all along. Isn't that very sweet? Yeah, she is Princess Mona's descendant. And even though he knows, obviously Simona is not Mona, he's still very grateful and happy. He turned out to be not such a bad guy after all. The question is, where did Simona get the necklace? Because isn't that when we first met the White Knight and we're like, wait a second, you met Simona, not Mona. And he was like, why am I saying like so much? He's like, she wasn't wearing that necklace. Well, your father was being a douche about the whole thing anyway, so don't apologize. Oh, very sweet. What, she's not gonna sneak back in? Oh, she came here with 2 guards. Okay. So either she bribed someone, either to kick their father in the balls, or maybe he came to his senses. Don't care. Now, easy way to get out of here is just evac. Now, a funny little note, when I first played this game, during the battle with Morag, I actually had a suspicion that, I'm gonna Chimera Wing. I have a bunch of them. Now, I'm going to bag that Morag was actually Princess Mona. Like, cursed or something like that, or something happened or whatever. That was my first instinct. You know, when she says, you know, your beloved Mona is no more, or something like that. That's the impression I got, that she was Mona, but she had turned evil somewhere. I mean, obviously, I was completely wrong. Why did I go to 0? I want to go Stornway. Oh well. I'll just cut back to when I get to Stornway. Okay, so we're back here outside of Stornway Castle, and we have a bunch of bags of coagulant to pick up. These spawn actually very frequently. I have a ton of them on my console file. Maybe because there's not that many alchemy ingredient things that use them. So make sure you arrive during the day, or stay overnight at the inn, because to get into Stornway Castle, it must be daylight. Now, did you say anything different? No. Okay. So let's just show that king a piece of our mind and say the White Knight wasn't a bad guy after all. Ooh, hi Colonel. Colonel Mustang, or Colonel Sanders. Ooh, all hail my. Oh, I'm a mighty. Am I Mighty Morphin Power Ranger? No. Wait. Yes, you did indeed tell someone. You had 2 guards who escorted you back out, so somebody obviously knew. No, we should be thanking you, because you helped us out a lot, so... I mean, we came here to help people with our own selfish intentions of getting back home, so... You know, you're the truly selfless one here, Simona. Even though it's not really fair to call our character selfish, but you all know what I mean. My lips are moving! But neither do any other characters. Well, you should. So, what is this reward? It better be something good. And by the way, I still need to equip those high heels I got. Ooh, the treasure chamber! Ooh! Does it have a magic chest that endlessly spawns gold coins? Just for the taking? And they have to zoom in on the staircase as if I've never been up there before. I didn't even know it was closed. Well, I kind of knew, but it wasn't worth mentioning that it was closed because obviously we knew we had to help here, so. Now, explain this. If both of our parents are blonde, how is her hair darker? Well, at least I'm always welcome here now. Do you have anything extra to say? Yeah, I was asking about that. Yes, I know that. But where was it this whole time? Where did you get it? That's the question. Where was it? Alright, so... the treasure chamber is over this way. Remember, this door before was locked. Well, now it's open for the taking. And there's several chests in here. Okay, a little bit of lag there. Okay, did there have to be a cutscene-like thing to open that chest? Oh well. Ooh, 1,000 coins. Aggressants. I want some more money. You know, for a treasury room, this place had crap. Actually, you know what? We're gonna give Josh those high heels because he is a fancy lady. Oh, never mind. They don't have, fancy but not so functional. Ha 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 ha. Well, if they weren't crappier stats, I'd certainly give it to. But we have a gold rosary, which increases magical mending as well as defense, so Jake is gonna get that. He needs all the magical mending he can get right now because I'm focusing his skill points on his spear skill rather than his priestry. Whatever the hell it's called. Now, can I have some benevolence, please? I mean, I saved your town from the fake terror of the White Knight. Aren't you people grateful? Where's my benevolence? Where is it? Seriously. Don't you have anything to say about this, Stella? Yeah, right on time. And I can't see it, but there it is. Yes, I knew this scene was going to happen as soon as I exited the castle, so... yeah, we're like, what? Let's rock and roll! So yeah, that was certainly an exciting episode. At least we solved the plot with the White Knight, which is totally cool. And I think something else is available to us right now. Yay! Yes! Well, who's the one telling them you're friends with me? Are you trying to blab about me in an attempt to drag your business in? Are you using me for free advertising? No, Aaron's cool, so... Da-da-da-da! And it's got a face on it. But anyway, as soon as you finish the White Knight plot, you get this scene where you get Crackpot, which is the name of this thing. And it talks to us. Yes, and it's entirely free. Unfortunately, you can only use it here in Stornway, but since you'll be returning here a lot, because this is the biggest town in the game, maybe we get the Alchemicon! Or, I probably pronounced that wrong. Yay! And we learned some new recipes. Yay! Alright, there's three different ways, two different ways you can form alchemy. You can use a recipe, which, a are recorded in your Alchemicon, which is accessible from your Battle Records menu. From the Battle Records menu, it will only show you the recipes, and if the text is dark like that, that means you don't have the item. If it's white, you do have enough to perform that alchemy experiment. You must have all of the ingredients in order to perform it. Shows you like how many you have, how many you need, how many ones you may have equipped, and you can hide the recipe, and you'll see the see where it's found and drop by if you have that information recorded in your item encyclopedia and whatnot. Now, at this point, you can either use all recipes and sort it by type or alphabetical order. And whatever recipes you have read the manuals for will appear on the screen. Most alchemy recipes are found by reading books. Some of them are actually from quests, and there's actually even a few that are not actually listed anywhere else. You know, in other words, they have to be kind of figured out. The second way is try your luck, which will let you select stuff to put in the pot. If you already know the recipe for, say, a weapon or item or whatever, but you don't have it in your Alchemicon yet, you can actually create it here. If you, like I said, if you already know what it is, and just throw them in the pot, and it will actually create it for you and actually make that entry in your Alchemicon for you. My console file, I've actually done that several times. It's like, why don't I have the recipe for this? But you can make it anyway, which is pretty sweet. So you don't necessarily have to, know about it in game. As I drop my controller on the floor to actually make it, which is pretty cool. Obviously, you can get alchemy guides just either on, just on GameFAQs or around online on other places. So you can create some really awesome stuff here. Obviously, there's a ton of recipes in the game, which is pretty cool. And as the game lags, yeah. So you must talk the crackpot in order to actually perform alchemy. But at any time, you can actually see, ooh, we had a battle, so we get an accolade for this. Yay! Did not plan that. And see, now we have our Alchemicon on here, which will show the recipes we have gotten, and as well as your Alchemicon completion. Now, if you want to do 100% and complete your Alchemicon, obviously you have to perform alchemy to create each item on this list. Like, having a strong medicine in my inventory does not count toward the Alchemicon unless I use alchemy to actually make it. Once I have actually made said item, it will actually show the stats on the top there as if I was looking in my inventory. So that's how you can tell if you've actually made an item or not. Which is really helpful when you're trying to 100% your Alchemicon, so you know which items you've made and which ones you haven't. But yeah. And this episode has gone on freaking forever. Now, probably in the next episode, I'm probably going to backtrack a little bit because some of those bookcases that said they didn't have anything interesting on them, well, some of them have alchemy recipes in them that I'm going to get, just so I can show you where some of these alchemy recipes are. Obviously, I think there's, we've only visited a few towns, so it won't be too hard to actually backtrack and get said recipes. I don't even think I've gotten them all in my console file. I think I've forgotten to do. But from now on, you want to check every single bookcase you encounter because a lot of them, not all of them, but many of them will contain alchemy recipes, some more than others. So, but obviously it's also wise to backtrack and visit bookcases you haven't gotten already because you can't get an alchemy recipe until you know about alchemy. But that's all for now. We actually got a lot done in this episode, surprisingly. So, thank you for watching, everybody, and have a nice day. Hopefully it's not too hot like it is where I am.